just take you through for reference of context before we pick up this conversation. If we can, I'll get my crew to just put our pad on your screens. We've been tracking what has happened in the foreign press. This is the New York Times, known as the paragon of journalism in the world. It's won many Pulitzer Prizes. Its senior journalist Anuprita Das, Mujib Mashal, who are in New Delhi, Salman Masood, who is reporting from Islamabad. This is the piece that they have published, and the piece says India and Pakistan announce ceasefire but clashes persist. Then they go on to write, India and Pakistan abruptly declared a ceasefire on Saturday after 4 days of rapidly escalating drone volleys, shelling and airstrikes that appeared to bring the old enemies to the brink of outright war. Hours later, each country accused the other of violating the deal. So, Anuprita Das and Mujib Mashal, of course, are all set for yet another Pulitzer to put into the lexicon of the New York Times long and illustrious history, because as far as they are concerned, it was an allegation that took place. It is an allegation, it's an accusation, and that's also both sides. Now, when the ceasefire violation was happening yesterday, and this is exactly what we discussed, that come the foreign press, they will say both sides. Well, both sides. This is CNN. India Pakistan ceasefire explosions rock Kashmir hours after uneasy truce begins. Pakistan says it remains committed to ceasefire and accuses India of violating the truce. Indian Foreign Secretary accuses Pakistan of violating the ceasefire agreement. This is Isha Mitra and Kunal Sehgal reporting, and Sophia Saifi reporting from Islamabad. Aditi Sangal, Ria Mogul, Isha Mitra, Alex Stambau, James Legg, Sophia Tano, Christian Edwards and Adrian Watt. These are the bylines. So, at least 6 people have worked on the news, and well, leave it to your judgment. I am sure another couple of Pulitzer Prizes coming the way of Aditi and Isha and Kunal. Wish them the best. This is the Washington Post. India and Pakistan agree to ceasefire, then resume fight. The deal was aiming at halting a flare-up that killed dozens and pushed the nuclear-armed neighbors to the brink of war. India and Pakistan agreed to an immediate ceasefire on Saturday, halting days of clashes that killed dozens of people and pushed the same line. But India soon accused Pakistan of breaking the truce. Pakistan denied it, and fire reportedly resumed across the line of control that divides the contested territory. This is Neha, Rick, Karishma, Shams and Maham. So, Neha, Rick, Karishma, Shams and Maham are ensuring that democracy does not die in darkness. For the great democracy that Pakistan is, they are holding the flag up high for democracy in Pakistan, and a couple of Pulitzer Prizes, I am sure, are coming their way as well. This is Al Jazeera, lovely, fabulous. India, Pakistan live. Pakistan committed to truce. India claims breaches. This is Lyndall Rowlands. Jubilation at a ceasefire between India and Pakistan has been short-lived, with reports of explosions and gunfire in several cities in Indian-administered Kashmir. Really? Okay. Reports of. Okay, maybe Lyndall Rowlands wasn't there, so understandable. Al Jazeera there. This is the BBC. India and Pakistan accuse each other of violations after ceasefire deal. India and Pakistan have accused each other of violations hours after the two nations said they had agreed to a ceasefire following days of cross-border military strikes. Now, the BBC employs hundreds of people in India. They've run a BBC Urdu service that has had to be suspended in this country for blatantly fake news. And they, of course, with hundreds of people in the country, could not tell that a ceasefire violation took place. It was a, what was it? Accusation. It's an accusation. Love it, love it. A couple of Pulitzer Prizes for the BBC and a round of applause for holding again the high standards of journalism. Let me get Colonel Siroi in this morning. Colonel Siroi, I hereby accuse you of wearing a green shirt. You might not be wearing it, but that's definitely my accusation upon you this morning. I accuse you of having a blue curtain. It's not the truth, but it is my accusation towards you. It could be a red curtain, it could be a pink curtain, but I accuse you of putting a blue curtain on your windows. When you see this absurdity, and this is exactly what we were discussing late last evening, that it doesn't make a difference what Pakistan does, because a few minutes later it is very neatly whitewashed and it becomes that some sort of unreal, surreal twilight zone begins to operate in pretty much every country across the globe, whether it's America, it's the UK, large parts of Europe. What is the lesson that is taught us, sir?
Rishabh, firstly, let me tell you that whatever you have said is absolutely correct. I am wearing the green shirt, green T-shirt, and I have a blue.
No. That's your claim, sir. That's a claim. That might not be the reality. I mean, you can have your claim. I can have my accusation. That's how things work. So that's how you. I've just been told that's how you win a Pulitzer Prize. That's the reason I don't have a Pulitzer Prize, because as soon as I start talking like that, hey, who knows? You'll be seeing me, traveling the world and doing this and celebrating my Pulitzer for sure. Sorry to interrupt. Carry on, Colonel.
Yeah. So what I was trying to bring out was that whatever you have said, I have not yet understood that why this foreign media or even the Indian writers, when they write for the foreign media and the journalists, I don't know what happens to them. They are scared of Pakistan, or are they being paid by the Pakistan, that they try to balance Pakistan and India and they try to bring both the countries at the same platform. That is very, very unfortunate, because when they say that India is accusing and they are sitting in India and they are saying India is accusing, they can't hear the sounds. So that is very, very, very surprising and shocking. But the point which I want to bring out, and Rishabh, this has been bothering me from last night when this ceasefire was made, ceasefire was agreed to, although ceasefire was already there on the LOC. They have both the countries have not mentioned the ceasefire word. It is only the Americans who have used this word, and they are taking credit for that they have come to this conclusion and they have made this agreement. Now, the point which I want to bring out is that what is troubling me last night when the ceasefire was announced at 5:35 and then it was violated after 3 hours, what made India to accept this ceasefire? Have we achieved our objectives? Have we been able to tackle the remaining of the terrorists? When the initial first day we were told that there are 500 terrorists in those camps and only 100 have died, where have they 400 gone? Have we neutralized them? Have we achieved that deterrence that now India is talking that next time whenever the act of terrorism take place, we will accept it as an act of war? Why are we waiting for the next time? Why aren't we take this Pahalgam attack as an act of war, act of terrorism, and decides that this is the war? Why are we reluctant to declare war? If that missile which was fired yesterday, Fateh missile, if it was not intercepted, then we would have said that it is a war. So the point is, I have not understood, and let me be very frank about you. I have lost confidence in the Modi government. I was very, very pro-Modi government, but since yesterday, I was thinking when India was on the verge of the victory, we have snatched the defeat from the jaws of the victory. So what is this? What made India agree to this? Maybe it was a temporary ceasefire, whatever it was. Why did we accept this ceasefire? Pakistani accepted their ceasefire because they got IMF loan of 2.4 billion or 2.3 billion. What have we achieved? So
Okay.
I think...
All right. I understand, sir. I understand emotions.